Funeral services are set for this morning in Washington for Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia. The funeral mass will be held at the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. CBS News Chief Legal Correspondent Jan Crawford is there. Good morning, Jan.
Well, good morning. 2 days of public mourning for Justice Scalia started yesterday at the Supreme Court. The lines stretched around the block until late into the night as thousands of people came to pay their respects.
Justice Scalia arrived at the court for a final time, with his former law clerks there to see him up the steps of the institution he served for 30 years, his family looking on. Waiting inside the Great Hall were his fellow justices.
My brothers and sisters.
The service was brief and moving. Scalia's son, Father Paul Scalia, led the prayers as his wife Maureen and their 8 other children and most of their 36 grandchildren flanked the casket.
We ask this through Christ our Lord.
The justices and their spouses stood silently, their faces etched in grief. None of the 8 justices have served on the court without the larger-than-life Scalia. His sudden death will upend the court's dynamics and some of its decisions. As the president gets ready to nominate his successor, he took time away from politics Friday afternoon to pay his respects with the First Lady. The couple paused as they left the Great Hall to stand before a painting of Scalia. Earlier in the afternoon, 2 of the leading candidates to replace Scalia, Federal Appeals Court Judges Patricia Millett and Sri Srinivasan, also paid respects. And throughout the day, long lines formed as members of the public waited to go inside. A quiet moment far removed from the brewing battle over the nomination.
The Father and the Son.
Scalia's death leaves the court divided 4-4, its future hanging in the balance, a family without its patriarch.
Now, Father Paul Scalia, of course, Scalia's son, also